Hey everybody, my name is Cappy. Welcome to the channel. Today we're talking about Cyberpunk 2077. So the game doesn't really feel engaging. The open world isn't really there.
Yeah. There are some glitches. They don't bother me that much. The ones that bothered me were the glitches that were game breaking. So I would go on a quest and I wouldn't be able to complete the quest because I wouldn't have Johnny Silverhand where he was supposed to be.
And I'm trying to figure out why does the game feel empty? And I think it's because there are no random interactions in the world. So you'll be driving through the city and you never come across a NPC that needs help. You never come across a character that just pops into the game. Everything, you have to go and find it. You have to go and seek out all of the quests. Whereas in Skyrim and Fallout, it feels natural. The progression feels organic, like it's really happening. You come across a character who needs your help in defeating some raiders, and it feels like you're in a real world coming upon these situations. You're actually finding these situations. Whereas in Cyberpunk, you get a phone call. And then in the top corner of the screen, there's a small little video of the person you're talking to, and that's supposed to feel like you're engaging with the world. No, the world is engaging with you. It's telling you what to do, but it doesn't work both ways. I think this is the main problem that a lot of people are having with Cyberpunk. I think a lot of people are having problems with Cyberpunk 2077, but they don't know how to explain why it feels empty. It feels empty because there's no exploration system. There is no feature that allows you to go out into Night City and find a new location. In Fallout, you have a blank map. There's nothing on the map when you start the game. You have to go out and find new areas. And in those new areas, you never know what's gonna happen. You don't know if you're gonna come across a new type of enemy and you're gonna have to have a new play style to beat that enemy. That is where you engage with the world. Whereas in Night City, everything is already explored for you. It's already laid out. So there's icons all over the map of places that it basically tells you where to go. It tells you go here and you'll find something. It even says, who knows what you'll find at this location. So you have to actually go to that location that it basically tells you to, that's what I'm getting at, is that it's telling you what to do. Whereas in most RPG open world games, you get to make the decisions yourself. You know, oh, I'm gonna go down here and see what I find. That's half the fun, at least for me anyway. That's what I love about an open world game, is that I know if I go into some tavern somewhere, there'll be 4 different characters that you can go find a new quest from, and that quest will take you down a road where you'll find another quest. Whereas here, you're not gonna be surprised by anything. You're not gonna be, oh, I didn't expect this to happen. You're playing it, it's just very linear. Whereas The Witcher 3, everyone figured it was gonna be like that game. It was gonna be similar to that experience. So when you have this huge expectation of what the game's gonna be like, and it doesn't line up with what it really is like. I think if CDPR, Project Rect, had told everybody what to expect from the get-go, then no one would be disappointed. $60 is a lot to spend on a game. You can see CDPR Rect wanted to have their version of Fallout with Cyberpunk 2077. They wanted to have a post-apocalyptic, futuristic, open world game that would be a series of titles for them in the same way that Bethesda has. But I want to know what you think. Please comment below. Let me know what you think of Cyberpunk 2077.